Good morning, dear judges and guests. My name is Oleg Golubkov and I'm from the Gymnasium 94 10th grade. Today, I would like to present you my project about conflicts, their linguistic expressions and scientific subtleties. The problem of misunderstanding of how to express our conflicts emerged and still appears nowadays. Finding a good resolution for a conflict is not less crucial. That's why I decided to make a project about conflicts. The goal of my project is to analyze the conflicts in J.K. Rowling's book Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, their reasons, resolutions, and the way of their lexical expression. The subject of my project is the conflicts and the conflicts' lexical expressions. The object of my project is J.K. Rowling's book Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. While working on this project, I've set up the following objectives. I've used two methods while completing my project, theoretical and empirical. Conflict is a complex concept, which definition depends on the viewer's point. Moreover, conflict is not just a natural phenomenon of human's life, but rather an important part of human's development and relations. Conflicts can be reasons as well as consequences. With the help of conflicts, people have reached their goals over centuries. According to the fundamental conflictologists Luria, Merlin, Deutsch, and Koser, conflicts can be divided into four groups: personal, interpersonal, intergroup, and intergroup. Next, please. I found 32 conflicts in the book, divided them into four groups, analyzed them from the psychological and the literary perspectives. Then I revealed their linguistic expressions, features, and made a comparison of real-life conflicts with the ones from the book. On the slide, we can see how each type of conflicts differ from one another. Interesting fact is that some scientists do not admit intergroup conflict at all, saying that it's just a kind of intergroup conflicts. But I've outlined this type because it clarifies some character traits in the book. Next, please. Here is an example of my table showing different issues of conflict situations. On this slide, we can see an example of personal conflict table. We can see an instance of interpersonal conflict table now. Next, please. Intergroup conflict table is shown on the screen. And the intergroup conflict table. Next, please. Now on the screen is an extract from the most important table of my project, linguistic table. Next, please. Also, I made a word cloud with words used in the conflicts concept in the book. Word cloud is a picture which shows frequency of words appearing in the text. We can see our cloud on the screen. Next, please. Moreover, I've made a survey which includes 115 participants who answered some questions about their relationships with their parents. The table on the screen indicates the similarity between the books and real-life conflicts. In addition, I've made an online linguistic game in Kahoot, which helps memorizing meaning and translation of some words that are related to the concept of conflict. I found out that conflicts in the book are relevant. Their word expressions are extraordinary and vivid. So I've decided to make a role game which will allow its players to feel themselves as the characters of the book and solve some ambiguous magical situation. Here it is. Come here, please. Here is the game. Next slide, please. As we can see on the slide, I've already tested my game with my classmates. Last but not least practical part of my project is 6 brochures related to the concept of the conflict, which can be used as a methodical material on lessons of English. Let's move on. Next, please. To sum up, we've restored the issue of conflicts. There are different functions in literature and society, how conflicts can be expressed, and how they can be classified. Unfortunately, our relationships with different people always involve conflicts. Due to this, people need to know how to understand their opponents and use proper words in order to come to the desirable resolution. In addition to the perspectives on the slide, I would like to say that it would be interesting to compare English words related to the concept of the conflict in the book Harry Potter and the Cursed Child with different Russian translations of them. Moreover, we can observe more deeply phenomenon of personal conflicts considered from different perspectives of psychiatry or philosophy. Thank you for your attention.